I am busy refreshing the bedroom. We've just stripped the bed and got it in the washing machine. And now we're going to do some glass cleaning with a generic glass cleaner. I wish I was being sponsored by him. Anybody else on a Friday do this job as a mom? I will bet you do. Anyway, good morning, everyone. How are you all? I trust you all slept well and that you're raring to go. It's a Friday. Lots of exciting things are happening today. Hello, John. We're cleaning. How are you doing? That's better. I can't stand streaky, dirty mirrors. Once a week they get a scrub, whether they like it or not. How you doing, love? It's one of them jobs. It needs to be done. I don't mind being the one that does it. Guess where I'm going today? I'm going to get my hair done. Okay, yay. How's the toe? I thought we'd do a quick video this morning, just while I get the upstairs sorted. Might as well, eh? There we are. I can't stand when everything doesn't look clean. You know? Has to be clean. Right. Just gonna go grab the cleaner. There we are. Pop you there. Well, I saw my Monty sneak across the road. On a little adventure he went. And he's so cheeky because he doesn't think I noticed, but I did. And true to form, I think with it being a bank holiday weekend, this weekend, I think it's gonna rain and pour it down. I bet you. I bet that's what happens. All I can say is it's a good job we mowed the lawn last week. Because if we'd have left it to bank holiday weekend like we said we were going to do, We are still in limbo with the internet, and I reckon so will be at least until Wednesday of next week. But boy, oh boy, when we get going, it will be amazing. Fantastic even. I am looking forward very much to the internet working properly for a change in our home. There we go. I know what I am modelling the summer dressing gown. What do you think? It's very me, isn't it? Now, my little lady was sorting all my books yesterday, and she'd been getting me authorised and sorted, and she'd done a good job. She's got me halfway. There we go. And now those are hardbacks that haven't been sorted yet. What I really need is a brand new bookcase. And I have an idea where I want to build it. I want to make a reading nook upstairs. Oh, it's going to be fabulous. But it's one of those jobs that I'm going to have to wait to do. But I just think it will be so good if I had it on the landing. A proper reading nook. I don't know. We'll have to do some planning out. We'll have to do some planning, some major planning for that. Oops. Lift up the cat's bed. I think we're done in here with the dusting. So I'm going to grab all the cleaning equipment like you do, because that's your job, Mama. And we're going to go and attack the bathroom. I think that might be a good idea. Go and attack the bathroom. Well, I mean, it might as well be me, right? Rather than anybody else. Exactly. Three different cleaning products. And if we count the glass cleaner, that makes you third. Oh, and if you count in bleach, that makes 4. So off we trot. Let's go do some cleaning. That's our job, right? There we are. We'll zap the mirror first. Get that job done. see ourselves to make ourselves so beautiful if we can't see ourselves in the mirror. And also, if we can't see ourselves in the mirror, we must have turned into vampires because they can't see themselves in the mirror either. Now, I'm going to go on a little adventure today. Yes, I am. I'm going to have a treat. I'm going to go get my hair done. Yay! What we're doing at the moment is emptying everything out of the container we've got. There we are, everyone. That's that one emptied. Dearie me, we needed that doing. Oh, you know that song, Scrub, Scrub, Scrub? Right, well, that's the job. It's not just a song, is it? It's a job too. Yep. Yep, it really is. That's what we're doing. Cleaning. I suppose it beats doing the ironing. That'll be over the weekend. I live to clean. But let's face it, everybody loves a clean house. And they love a clean bath. They just think it's a magical thing that happens when the fairy comes to town. And she does all the cleaning and all the washing and all the ironing and all the jobs that nobody wants to do. She does them. And she chats away to everybody that's there. And she says, good morning. And I hope you slept well. And I hope you're all right. And tell me about your day. Because I'd love to know what you've been up to and what adventures you've been on. Yep, from my little corner of the world. There we are, hot water. Usually shifts all the dirt. Oops. I think we better move here. You're going to end up getting a bath, everybody. Oh, we don't want that now, do we? There we go. There we are. Cleaning's a good thing. You know what they say, cleanliness is next to godliness. So there we are. We are giving the bath a good Scrub-a-dub-dub. There is nothing better and nothing finer than a lovely clean bathtub. I just think it's one of those little luxuries in life. Everybody loves a clean bathtub, right? There. All done. All done that's getting done. Now we've just got to give it a quick dry and then it's done completely. And then we can pop all the beautiful products that my children have used that make this place look like a boot shop. And if you're not from the United Kingdom and you don't know what Boots is a dispensary chemist that sells lots and lots of very beautiful beauty products. Very expensive, beautiful beauty products too, which I don't use because I'm just too beautiful. There, that's that sorted at the back. We don't like leaving water, especially, I don't want Monty to sneak upstairs and see it and then drink it, because that wouldn't do his tummy any good. And you don't know if I've left a little residue of the cleaning product either, and I'd never forgive myself if Monty drank it and then he was really poorly. But he sneaked off over the road this morning. He doesn't think I noticed, but I did. I was busy cleaning my window and I saw his pussycat paws trot across the road and disappear. Yeah, around the corner. So where has he gone? What little adventure has Monty gone on that he thinks that I don't know about? And wait till that boy gets home. He's going to be in trouble. He's not supposed to leave the garden. But everyone's going to say, but he's a cat, madam. He's a cat. And that's what cats do. Cats go off and have little adventures. And they sneak off down the road on their pussycat paws. That's what they do. They run away and they see what they can find and probably go pinching cat food from someone else's house, which would not surprise me in the slightest if that is what he did. He's a very clever boy, is Monty. Too clever for his own good sometimes. He's certainly a little character. There we go. We are near enough dried out the bathtub. It's a very important job, having a clean tub. You don't want to get a skin complaint from having a dirty bath. I'm more of a shower girl, really, unless my bones are really aching, and in which case then I will go and sit in the bathtub. side. Oh. All done. We have got a clean bathtub at last. And that's what we wanted. Right, everybody? Absolutely. Nothing better. Oh, squeaky clean. Ooh. Squeaky clean. You wouldn't believe all of the stuff that gets left. There we are. Sorry about that. I flipped you upside down, but I was just checking the bottom to make sure I didn't have anything that shouldn't be stuck on my phone, because that would be a bit weird. I think we've done very well. We've got all inside here organised. I'll be really glad though next week. Honestly, I can't wait to go full fibre. It's going to be awesome. Sorry, you can't see me while I'm talking to you. Thought I got the phone turned the right way, and clearly I didn't. I really just need to pay more attention to what I'm doing, don't I? Yes, do. So next week, we will be going full fibre. Yes. And the internet. Oh, excuse me. The internet will be going full speed ahead. We will have an unbroken connection. And the only reason I've got an unbroken connection now is that I'm the only one that's on the internet, which I think is fabulous, but it can't last. I know these things. They will eventually come home, and they will eventually log onto the system and boot me off. Isn't that the job of every young adult that turns around and says, sorry, Mum, sorry, Dad, off you pop. Ah, well, such is life, eh? Such is life of being a parent. Speaking of which, to all the parents out there that have had their children sit their GCSEs, many congratulations to you all, my dears, and well done on sitting some really hard exams. And it's your first big lot, and to get you off into college to do whatever it is that you want to do. Some of you are doing apprenticeships. Some of you have decided that you want to do your A-levels so you can get into university. I just think it's wonderful that you're giving yourselves the chance to get to the next level of education. Whatever it is that you've chosen to do, congratulations, my darlings. You've worked very, very hard. You've achieved something wonderful. You should be very proud of yourselves. I know I am. I'm so proud of you all. You've sat your exams, and it was hot when you sat your exams as well, which doesn't help. You poor darlings. But here you are. You're on the other side, And you should be very, very proud of yourselves because you couldn't have tried and worked any harder than what you did. Oh, I always like to try and keep up to the bathrooms, especially in the summertime, because they can get a bit nippy. Oh, when you got a full-on family running around, and, you know, you want to just keep up with it, don't you? You don't want anybody getting poorly. Exactly. And also, they just can get nippy. And you don't want a nippy bathroom now, do you? Nobody wants one of them. Right. 2 hand towels. One for this bathroom and one for the ensuite. Right. There we are. Just go pop this one on the bed because this needs to go in the other bathroom. You can definitely tell autumn's in the air now. Mind you, I've said from the end of July that autumn is definitely in the air. Amazingly. So we started with autumn here about 6 weeks ago. So we're fully into it. We sort of had summer. We had a very, very quick spring, shall we put it that way? An incredibly quick spring. We had March, April, a little bit at the beginning of May, and then we went full on summer. We had May, June, July for our summer. We tailed off at the end of July and we went fully autumn at the end of July. So we've been into autumn up here, as I say, since the end of July. And we're heading into deep autumn now that we're going out of August and into September. Which means I think winter will start mid-October. It's just how it is round here. Because we're more open. And you can tell what kind of winter we're going to have because the amount of berries that have fruited. We've got elderberries, we've got blackberries, we've got red berries. The holly bush is in full swing. The honeysuckle, which normally doesn't bear fruit until middle of September, started mid-August and is now fully laden with all the berries that the little animals are going to need. Been quite the year really for the fruit on the trees. Been amazing. The little animals definitely are going to be well fed this year, but earlier than they would need to be. So we will just supplement what they should have had later on, and we'll just put out little pockets of food for them. I tell you, I know how winter's going to be this year around here, because the squirrels have been going berserk, grabbing all the acorns that they can, because we've got lots and lots of trees around where we are. And as I said, the squirrels have just been gathering their nuts. They really have. They've been going nuts for nuts. That's the bleach. Down the loo. I always throw neat bleach down the toilet. It's important. Kill the bugs. It also makes the place smell like the local swimming pool because of the chlorine, but there we are. You can't have it all. I don't mind actually doing the cleaning. At least then I know the job is done. And I know that everybody has got a nice clean bathroom. And let's face it, guys, when you're the mum of the house, it's your job. It's mum's job to make sure that the house is clean. My job to make sure that all the laundry's done, and it's my job to make sure that dinner's on the table at the end of the day. Maybe I'm a little old-fashioned, but that's the kind of mommy I am. There we go. Just got to get the dusting of the skirting boards done in here and gather all the rubbish that's been left over the week. That's also my job, to empty all the bins. I just like to know that everybody in the house has all got, I mean, even down to changing the loo roll. They don't understand, they never do. I am chief loo roll changer too. Right, clean hand towel, dusted everywhere, anti-backed and cleaned. I think we can safely say this bathroom is done. Now off we go into this bathroom. I'm just going to throw all that dirty stuff in the bin. And what we're going to do now is find the glass cleaner. Oh, I left it out here. There we are. Do all the jobs, that's what we do. We've got to clean. I actually don't mind it. At least I know that my family's cared for. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? You've got to be a good mom. And the good mom does the cleaning, the cooking, the washing, the ironing, and she runs the house with military precision. Or at least she tries to. There we are. Start off with a clean windowsill and clean sides to the windowsill. And then we do the window, because we like to have a clean window. The trick is to remember not to fall out of the window whilst one's cleaning it, as it's a long way to the ground. And I ain't got my wings on. And I do believe it's trying to rain. There we are. Nothing bugs me more than having a scruffy, dirty bathroom. In fact, having a scruffy, dirty house. I am a big proponent. I love to clean. Cleaning is so integral to my life. Yep. Now you're going to say, why are you folding pieces of paper like that, madam? Well, I will explain. Sometimes when you're using products that have a little bit of tannin inside them, you need to put them on a bit of paper. That way then, if they should leak, they'll only leak onto the bits of paper that are there, and they won't ruin your tiles which are underneath, because there is nothing worse than a stain that you cannot get out. So that's my top tip of the day. Tiny piece of toilet paper to catch the stains, and that way then you don't ruin the beautiful tiling that's underneath. I am full of wonderful ideas, aren't I? As far as wonderful ideas go, I've got many. Now, we've just got one little job to do, which is in front of me. So I shall just pop you there, my lovely darlings. Lift this and take it out because we no longer need it. I'm going to go and grab a shower. So I will leave you all now and pop back and see you in about half an hour. Bye bye.